I assume we're being lied to about everything, so I trust no one. I'm always on edge when the government tells me, oh, this is a healthy diet. I'm like, yeah, okay, to kill you faster so you can take our retirement money. That's where my line of thinking is. But what if it is just normal advice, like grain-based diet is the best, low fat, saturated fat causes heart disease, don't eat too much protein, plants are good. The government might love us.
Mask agenda, media pretender. They push this prejudice, return to sender.
Without saying too much, getting me in trouble, we were lied to quite a bit about 4 years ago. Until now, still kind of going on. A lot of people are celebrating Halloween in the streets still because of said lies. You're with me so far? And then I learned about the theory of our world being a pancake-like in its abilities. You don't want to mention that. Whenever a video talks about that, there's this warning under, like, this archaic theory? No, that's been debunked. Yet when you get another video about like Anunnaki aliens, they're like, oh yeah, those are our ancestors. They're from this Andromeda galaxy. They visit sometimes. That's a known fact. Believe in this theory. Don't believe in that one. So like, I don't trust you. You're lying to me about one of them for sure. So when it comes to diet, I just assume the government's lying. It's like grain-based diet. That's prison food. Do you want me in prison eating from a toilet or something? Like, no. But if you look at the science, it kind of points in that direction. I hate to even say this, but the World Health Organization might have a valid diet that you could thrive somewhat. It's like plant-based, high carb. I would change some things, obviously, but like, you're almost there. It's like, I was watching Simon Hill, and he's all about the proof and the science, and he's like, the Danish outline, they have like the perfect pyramid, and it's basically plant-based, a little bit of fish here and there, a little like Mediterranean style. It's like, probably. I'm here thinking we need some super extreme thing that nobody is doing because of how powerful it is. We need to be breatharians, fruitarian, and then breatharian, and then we float to a better diet. And it's probably not the path. I don't know, man. We may have got a lot of things wrong on this whole journey here. I mean, do I have perpetual pink eye? Yeah, I do. I'm giving it to myself, actually. You know what's funny? I just realized this. Because I have this conspiracy mind that's like, oh, pink eye is not caused by bacteria. That's what they want you to believe. It's from within, something like too much heat, some Chinese medicine bullshit. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's the grain heat. I've just been poisoning myself over and over again by wearing glasses. I wear the glasses to cover up pink eye, and then I make a video, and then, oh, it starts to heal, and then I put the glasses back on, and then I reinfect myself. That's all it was. So like, I cleaned all my glasses, and it's totally gonna heal now. I kept giving it back to myself. I don't know, there was a theory that bacteria doesn't cause disease, and I think it kind of does, and it's well known that it does. I remember getting a sty, and I went to my friend's house. I had sunglasses, I forgot them there, and then what happens when your friend leaves your sunglasses? Hey, you try them on. Hey, cool, man, look at me. So he tried mine on, he got a sty. That's how it happens. It's contagious. So maybe don't do a 21-day water fast and break it with raw eggs. That might not work. Maybe don't drink paint thinner. It's not going to thin the blood. It's just going to burn a hole through your rectum. Maybe don't do a cabbage juice enema. It doesn't really go to the right place to heal what you wanted, what you thought it would. Maybe the 90-day juice fast I did was about 87 days longer than it needed to be. So I'm realizing more and more that real health comes from your mind, knowing that you're already healthy, and then having that attract itself to you, even though you have a large cystic-like lump on your forehead. It's leaving now to go somewhere else. I've healed it already. So like, to you, it might still be there. To me, that teenage boy skin, that's what I have, not you. So like, I'm just doing more balance. Today's breakfast, a little quinoa. Soak 1 cup of quinoa overnight. In the morning, I rinse it off. throw it in the pressure cooker. Little thyme in there, little cumin if you got it, oregano. Break up 5 nori sheets, crumple that in there. Little cabbage. How about a purple cabbage in there? 1 cup of green peas frozen. That's easy. Maybe a mushroom or 2. You're good to go. 3 minutes. You're done. 3 minutes and that thing is done. And then that's your breakfast. I'm eating 2 meals a day right now, and they're very similar to that lately. It's really good, just balanced, high carb, high protein. At night I'll have some beans, a little flax oil in there. Then another similar grain and veggie meal. Sometimes a little fruit before that meal. Little cup of wild blueberries. Frozen, but not when I eat them, because I thawed them. Not de-thawed, like I used to. But maybe I'm just insane and have been for way too long, thinking I need some extreme dietary pattern to heal myself when really, just eat normal foods and think better thoughts and exercise more and do what we know to be correct. Move the body, run sometimes, lift something heavy, your body only, not weights. Loser. Then eat a balanced diet and the odd cheat meal here, probably good for the spirit. Just, okay, I'm gonna let loose. Wow, that was fun. Salt, oh my goodness, sugar, yeah. It's probably the path. Most people that live long, they have a purpose. And their purpose isn't to eat fad diets and juice cleanse through their ass and then do a colon hydrotherapy lesson while they meditate in a hot goat yoga pose. It doesn't have to be so hard. I think the healthiest diet ends up being somewhat balanced of fruits, veggies, grains, beans, some nuts and seeds, maybe some fish, maybe an egg. And that type of thing works, but we can't all just go there. Sometimes you need a little extreme in your life, a little juice cleanse, it's helping someone. Possibly a little fruit flush, a little carnivore diet, relax. No fiber, I don't know about that one. There's all these little benefits, but eventually you funnel your way into a Mediterranean style, but I don't know about all that olive oil. That doesn't seem to help anybody. A little flax oil at the end of the day in tiny amounts, you might have something. But if you're fruitarian or carnivore, you're likely a moron. And I've been that moron with you, and I will probably return to moronhood one day. But right now, things aren't bad. Just a little balanced approach, and my gut's handling it. Gassy? Nope. Not much. Sometimes. Not enough to bother me. It's pretty good. All these grains that used to hurt me. Quinoa, harsh fiber. I always used to say, don't eat grains. It's the harshest fiber. I don't know, man. I seem to be handling it just fine. So, relax. You'll find your path. Try your little fad diets, and then you funnel your way into a normal life, and you'll get back there, and most people do eventually, I think. You don't need to be the fad diet guru. I still want to be one. In fact, I'm going to make a new diet up after you thumb up this video. You could thumb it down, but it's because the diet you made up was mostly crab meat, lobster, and seaweed. You eat nothing from the land. Wow. Color me intrigued. That's an interesting one. We were fish. Our ancestors, 80 million years ago, were fish. And so, obviously, how come I didn't see it? Oh, boy. Lots of salt, lobster meat, sharks, seaweed, Irish moss, and salt water, electrolytes. You could be vegan, just the seaweed, or I'll leave, but Bitcoin could be donated. Are you on a balanced diet? Let me know down below what you eat. I'll delete your comment and make up your diet and write a book. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you next.